welcome to another race week. This week is a special endurance race, which means they will race for 1 full hour instead of 2 30-minute races. And we are going to be getting that started at about 30 minutes. The drivers are warming up and getting ready, so we will be on the track in about 30 minutes. And here we go.
We are live here at Watkins, Glen. About time for race. Tonight we're going to be doing a 60-minute race, an endurance for us in the rain with a mandatory pit stop and standard qualifying as well. So we'll be starting with qualifying here in just a couple minutes.
Are we all just getting in the... Is the server resetting, or...?
We're going to reset it now. Let's do a roll call, just make sure everybody is here, and then we'll get the server reset.
Are we doing quality fuel or race fuel?
We gotta do race.
Okay.
Gold.
The gold drivers do race.
Yeah, gold drivers do race fuel. Silver league, you can do it.
All right, server reset. We ready?
Roll call. We got anybody missing? Eric, are you here?
I'm here.
Cole, do you hear?
Yeah.
Kev.
I'm here.
Alright, I think it's everybody. Shoulders, make sure you're there too.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Hop in. Is everybody already in the server?
Yeah, you don't have to follow.
Okay.
We'll call this live
It's
because
free
we're gonna
practice. It
qualify.
didn't reset. It's 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
24 hours.
Oops, everybody back
Quitting.
Back out.
out. Yeah, back out. Is the wrong template.
Shoulders is failing his job.
Damn.
That's a little brutal.
First piece, now shoulders.
Listen, I fixed my issue.
It's a protest with the BMW.
All right, it's started.
We already gave him some ballast reduction. Jesus.
Now he's
Yeah.
holding it hostage.
The crew is spicy tonight. Look out. Hoo-wee.
Oh, it's gonna get quiet driving in the rain.
Yeah, this is gonna be 40 minutes of silence.
Oh my gosh, load up. No servers found. This is great.
Yeah, it's restarting. It's
gonna be like-
there it is.
Chains of 5 seconds of cuss words followed by like 20 minutes of silence, I expect, from the Rex.
Yeah.
Green light. Give it okay.
Is it back up?
yeah.
Should be.
All right.
Can start driving or?
Well, it'll throw you back in the pits once free practices over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well wait until qualifying starts. A minute and a
Yeah,
half.
2 minutes for free practice here. Just allow everyone to get in. You'll see it should stage automatically to qualifying.
Now race fuel, like full tank or like
Whatever your
Absolute
setup is gonna call.
Whatever you're going to use for
I-
to start the race is fine.
I know, I'm just being pedantic and annoying.
15 liters. Okay. Gotcha.
You
Ah, you're-
can, Pat.
You're planning the 6-stopper, gotcha.
I don't care, man. It doesn't change anything.
I mean, it's a gentleman's agreement, so, you know, technically you could cheat, but
I'll win the race anyways. Who cares?
Then when the marshal finds out, then the penalties are stiff.
Right.
Then you, damn it,
I mean,
I was gonna reference the F1 race, but I can't.
I know.
Spoiler.
I mean, Shoulders has a lot of making up to do after Eric kicked his ass last week.
he wasn't even there.
That's the point.
Oh. We all kicked his
Double-
ass then.
Double podium.
Shit, you kicked my ass too then.
Eric was talking shit the whole time. Shoulders.
Whoa! I even took a podium at one point. Oh my god, thanks, Shoulders.
Honestly, you guys had Eric and Pat had probably the best battles I've seen you have in a long time last week.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about the F1 race. It's fine.
No,
It's like 3 of them. So,
No. All I'm gonna say is just don't pull Orlando and you'll be fine.
Lando.
don't pull a Lando. Don't pull a Max.
We're starting qualifying. If you go on the track, leave a little bit of space with the guy in front of you so that you have enough time to get your laps in. You got about 10 minutes here to run a good one.
The marshal should space us out.
Man.
Did Max park on top of somebody else's car again?
No.
No.
Max is fighting for the championship.
Well, I knew that.
As I told Darko, with Max, if you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Whoever's
Now-
passing me in the pits,
now
I'm
no
in
one
the
can
car
get
in front
by.
of me. Okay, I guess I'm waiting here for fucking nothing.
Or better yet, don't pull a Lewis. That's better. Don't pull a Lewis.
And he had a great start too.
Mercedes had a rough weekend. And
Yeah,
George,
well,
I don't know how George salvaged what George
what happened?
salvaged.
I don't know. Raccoon.
Must have been a big raccoon.
Oh, yeah.
It was a coyote.
Stop.
It was,
Oh, yeah.
That was so
it was-
scary.
it was
That
the
so
Bucky
scary.
Beaver.
Peace and coyotes don't get along.
It was the Bucky Beaver.
It was definitely the beaver. Jesus.
Whoa.
The Bucky beaver. Oh my gosh. Every time.
Ooh, I like that corner better in third gear.
Around 7 minutes left in qualifying. I should give these guys around 3 laps or so to turn a fast one. So Reaper was supposed to show up tonight to his home track, but apparently he didn't make it.
Docker.
This place isn't too far from where he lives, Watkins, Glen.
Mustang must need brakes already.
Pit stop.
Ben, do you know with this DLC if the ACC TV stuff isn't linked up with it?
It shouldn't impact that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's
You having
streaming.
trouble
It's
connecting?
No, it's connected and I can see, but like my cameras on the autopilot are like red, like I can't use them.
Ah, I see what you mean. It may not have.
So like
Let me test it and
I'm
see if I
going
can
to
use it.
have to just switch cars manually, which is fine. But it's gonna be difficult doing different views.
Fuck's sakes.
Huh. Mine actually is working okay.
Interesting.
Let's see if it's testing it here. It seems to be working. Yeah, mine's working fine.
Okay.
I have 2.14.10. Got the same version yours shows.
Yeah, this is what I'm seeing online.
I mean, my adjustments are slightly different, but that won't matter. It's I'm not sure what the issue is there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm seeing a screenshot of what it looks like on my end. But I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at that.
Bitch.
But it's fine.
Oh,
In the middle of the track.
Oh man, I'm on a flyer. Eric, how's your lap looking right now?
Not great.
Do you mind letting me by?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Well, I lost anyway.
Damn it.
Woo!
Okay, I'm bailing out. Sorry, I just shit the bed on that lap. So
Where's
Are you running your time, Eric, or what? Or are you?
not on that lap though? I blew it in like the third turn.
Because this is good. When I cross the start finish, this is going to be my last chance probably. And so
Nice lap, Cole.
Thanks.
man, I forgot it doesn't let you finish your lap, does it? Once the timer's done, it's done.
I think it lets you finish.
I think it does let you finish if you don't run out of time.
If you don't
It
run
gives you
over.
like I think it gives you like a 5-minute finish timer.
I'm gonna
I
let
turned
you
it
buy
down.
black. So.
Is not going to have a lot after it's adjusted either down to 90 seconds or 120, I think, on the server of overtime.
I'll take that. Should be able to get it.
I'm pretty sure it'll let you finish the lap though, unless something's changed. We haven't done qualifying in a long time, so. Coming up on 1 minute left in qualifying. This is where we have Glom on top with the 154.0. We got two other guys in the 154s. Looks like a 155, a couple 156s.
I fucked up all my laps.
You did get a clean one though at the end. You have a time. Yeah, I think the theme of the day is going to be slow and steady wins the race. It's going to be a long one.
What am I doing?
Long one with a lot of potential for accidents, so those who stay out of trouble will end up in the front eventually.
There it is. There it is.
Congrats.
I had a 53.4 going until coming out of the boot, and this car just lugs like hell there.
45 seconds left. Finish your laps.
No, I don't know if I'm going to make it around in time. I'm not going to make it around in
Damn,
time.
it's a train of Ferraris.
This is on pace to be right out of 54 dead.
Oh man, yeah, you're not gonna make it either.
Nope.
Ah,
I don't know if anybody there's gonna make it.
Hosed by the stewards again.
I'm just coming on the straight.
oh, and time is up. It wouldn't have changed your position anyways, I
No.
suppose.
No, I wouldn't have, but
I don't know if I can put a lap together that good again.
You're getting pretty close to what I thought was pretty much peak for this track, so that was a good lap.
I
In
had
these
it 2
conditions,
laps
that is.
earlier, and I Almost spun it coming into the boot. Lost it all.
Yeah, you could take more risks in your qualifying than you can in the race,
Mhm.
too.
Yep.
The hell?
Especially if you have a clean lap already that's decent.
That's what I'm missing.
Alright, there is some rain in this
Music.
session. So watch
Alright,
out
check
for
your
some
position,
curves
just make
and
sure
quick
that it
curves.
looks right. It does to me, best I can tell.
Everything looks
Second,
good
third, fourth.
there.
Yeah, that looks right. Okay.
Looks good.
It's showing a mandatory pit stop. That is correct. The rain conditions look good. 1 minute to start. Make sure to load your tunes. Click drive before that session starts. Says 0 at the top.
Does it mean pit window's the only rule? The one that's like white?
Yes. So
Okay.
you could technically fill your car full of fuel and not stop.
Okay. I was worried about the driver swap thing. Is what I was worried about.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you need to do a
Oh,
driver
just gotta
swap.
come in for a pit. That might be kind of interesting.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
Well, I'm thinking for a special event, Broken and I on a team with the driver swap with the rest of against the rest of the field.
I'm good.
That might be kind of interesting.
20 seconds.
I'm gonna drive without my windshield wipers
There's
on.
there's the flashing.
Yeah.
Everybody's car should be flashed.
10
10
seconds.
second warning. Load your tunes. Click drive. Good luck.
This is nerving.
Yep. Ready to be stressing the fuck out the rest of the night.
Right?
'Cause I
I'm
can't-
writing this race off. This is a write-off for me. I'm not even counting as that a race. Fuck it.
Can't see shit. Just spun out at the fucking start.
Well, technically, you can drop 2 races, so
Wouldn't this count as 2?
no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks out of the 9.
This is a double points one.
Well, the part that's a bummer is Broken.
It's 2 weekends, basically.
Broken gets the stinking groove to start.
Oh boy. Now it's getting foggy.
Yeah.
The first lap's gonna suck.
Pit
And
window is
we're
open.
green. Good luck.
Green light. Go, go, go.
See you all at the fucking junkyard.
I do not know how I did not get a jump start there.
There's no grip out here.
No, there's not.
Can you stop throwing water on my car?
I put Rain-X on my windshield.
Shit.
Off to a fairly clean start so far. Very impressive.
Hey, we all made turn 1. That was an achievement.
Amazing.
And the bus stop. Double achievement.
I was trying to play some chicken into T1.
I know you were.
Like, who's gonna break first?
Like,
Oh.
shit.
I think I see the problem with the BMW. The hazards are on and it's in low power mode.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, it
He's
got
got
wet,
a
it
light
doesn't-
flashing in the back there. It looks like hazards.
Yeah, the rain light.
The turn signal
None
stop.
of the other cars have it.
Mine shows that it's on.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
black car's
Hold on.
flashing ahead of me.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Oh, there we go. Yep, yeah, I see it. Did the ballast make any difference, shoulders?
I don't know. Yeah, let's see how it does on. It felt like it did a little bit, but it still feels really sluggish on the back end of the track.
Now this is your time to shine, Eric. Little context to that, Eric is Shoulder's neighbor, and he's also just behind him in the race, so... Shoulders has a BMW in limp mode this week, so Eric's got... can smell blood.
Yeah, just remember Doubles Night's coming up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That's actually not a thing everywhere. It's definitely a Detroit thing.
I was gonna say I've never heard of that.
It's the night
All right,
before
well.
Halloween.
You never seen Detroit on the news the night before Halloween?
Nope.
All right, well,
The whole thing burning?
I'll put Eric on the news before.
I'm fairly sure they coined that term during, like, after the riots in the 70s, well, 60s, the riots, but post-riot era.
I read about it in a book.
Yeah, it was a real thing.
They made a book out of that?
Sure. Probably not the kind of same books we're thinking of.
Whoa.
That lane's way open-ended there.
Oh, really? Track limit warning?
No?
Hey, you can get 4 more of those.
You're driving the Mustang, bro. You're gonna hit a couple of pedestrians.
Fairly clean race so far. Fastest lap is broken at the 1:53.9. $55 minutes left in this endurance race. There's a mandatory pit stop tonight, although drivers can take it at any time. I think most will opt for a splash of fuel and tire change, as surprisingly, the way the wet tires are set up, you do go through a lot of tire on this track.
Broken's a 153.9.
Yep.
Yeah, we got like an identical lap time then.
972.
Yeah.
200s difference. Yeah. 995.
Hey, where are you going?
I kind of hit the crappy stuff and.
Hit
That
some
sounds like-
pedestrians?
No, I hit
Sounded
the
like a
water
lap
and
time
it
booby
said
trap.
no. I blew all my buffer that I had.
The field's somewhat spread out, with the exception of the front. Good battle for first, second. Again, a lot of time to go here, 54 minutes, so. Six minutes of clean racing. We just got to do this 10 more times and we're finished. Pat with a nice pass on Phil, capitalized on going wide there.
I missed my turn in and went wide.
I was reading the number on the side of your car, Glom.
I had the Tokyo Drift going on there.
Yeah, you did.
Great news.
Bit of a What was that?
My autopilot fixed itself.
Excellent. You can see the difference between the two cars in first and second. The Mustang and the McLaren's faster in the corner, and the Mustang's faster out of it. It looks like a yo-yo effect where they get close and then further away.
I was gonna say that Mustang pulls off the corner.
Yeah.
Didn't we do this last year at Silverstone too?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I was faster in at that point. You were faster out. And yeah, that was the race.
Black still got the front runners in his sights. The rest of the field is mostly spread out, with the exception of Pat and Phil, the friendly Canadians, neighbors, track buddies, both in real life and in sim.
I'm not your buddy guy.
Oh, I'm not your buddy, friend.
Buddy guy.
I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. Sorry.
It's like your lap times on the BMW are about the same, huh?
Yeah.
There's no help in that thing.
Let go of the car trailer it's pulling.
Right. You were towing your real race car here, but they didn't let you use it.
I mean, it's got the aerodynamics of a brick
That is true.
with nostrils.
That pig snout's not breathing very well.
Coming up on 50 minutes left here.
Oh shit.
That was my fault.
No, yeah, no, I should have breaking, whatever.
What?
Oh, a little bit of apron action there. Got loose on ya.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that wall tap wasn't extreme. We'll see if you have any damage.
Is that light damage?
We'll check your top speed in the straight, see how it's doing.
Did I give you a lot of damage, Eric, or are you okay?
I think I'm okay.
What are we looking for top speed here?
Depends on the car. Mid 150s, high 150s, depending on the car.
BMW's like 125, so.
Okay. I'm beating that, so I'm good.
Phil, you got 155. You're probably not a lot of aero damage. That's good.
BMW 30 miles an hour slower in the passing lane.
I feel like I should put the hazards on.
Why is the blue flag out already?
Permanent blue flag.
Yeah,
Just mounted on a mast on top of the roof.
Yeah, BMW blue.
I would say he's in the fast lane with the blinker on, but we know BMWs don't have blinkers.
Yeah, it's an optional extra.
Subscription.
You gotta pay that BMW subscription.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, buddy.
Kicking the Beamer drivers when they're down. Whew.
Not a whole lot of grip on the inside.
That's why I kept you there. I'm like, I'm gonna keep him in the rain.
Alright.
I'm gonna be like Max and just shove him off the track when he goes to pass me. I make full Lawson and just chop the front end of the car off every 2 seconds.
Field's mostly spread out here, coming up on 47 minutes. No one has pitted yet, or has needed to. Kind of interesting what they did with rain in ACC. The water is displaced on the main line, looks a bit dry, and there definitely is more grip there. However, it's also more tire wear and heat, so you may see some of the drivers dipping into the standing water to cool their tires occasionally. Rain tires don't have a real high tolerance for heat. The temperature range is around 30°C or so lower than dry tires. So if you do notice the drivers driving in the standing water, that is why. During practice this week, this track seemed to be a pretty good choice for rain for us, with maybe the exception of the bus stop section. The end of the main straightaway has a 3-turn sequence that's pretty tight and is incident prone. But other than that, banking on other areas of the track helps. This is only our second rain event that we've done in Sim, other than maybe fun events. I think Pat was testing the strength of that wall back there.
Just making sure it's sturdy for like whoever.
No crowd killing in that area. Wall solid. Yeah, Glom's got a burner going here. 153.4. Woo-wee.
to deploy the pedestrians.
Coming up on 41 minutes left. Again, field fairly spread out. Get Glom in first, Broken in second, Black in third. Looks like Pat is winning the Eric-Pat rivalry for now. However, a lot of time left. I'd expect a lot of the drivers will probably pit near the halfway point, so maybe 10 minutes or so. You may see some field shakeup depending on how the pits go. Pit execution can vary between drivers for sure. The game has a pit limit, and basically entering the pit is a white line. You have to be below the limit, and some people can time that better than others, as well as pulling into the pit stall and getting your car stopped. So sometimes there can be as much as 5-7 second difference between drivers pitting.
Probably the only place the BMW will be fast.
Yeah.
The pit champion.
I can tell where the Ferrari's gonna get me. I'm losing my tires. Losing my tires fast.
Well, you get fresh ones in 10 or so minutes, depending on when you pit.
Mm-hmm.
Broken's got his best lap, 153.6 for the last lap there. Nice job. Kevin Cold are pretty well on the same pace. About 4 seconds between them, between 4th and 5th.
Fuck off.
Seems like Phil's relationship with Porsche is declining.
Oh, come on. I wasn't even on the gas there. Shit.
They give you a cut.
That's my third one.
Ooh, shit.
Yay! Oh boy.
I think my tires are graining because now they're coming back.
I don't think on my indicators it shows how many cuts you guys have, unfortunately. Nope. There's certain telemetry the game doesn't communicate. I think it's just to minimize bandwidth and help performance. I also can't see tire information. Coming up on the 35-minute mark here. I'd expect some of the drivers to pit fairly soon. The field is mostly spread out, with the exception of first and second, and fellas in the back, Phil and Eric. Nice job so far for most of the folks here, but not a lot of mayhem or carnage. We might stay out of the junkyard, who knows? Just a reminder to the drivers too, make sure your pit strategy is set before you go in the pit.
Don't forget, you'll have to kill the engine too.
It is possible later in the race we could have some folks get lapped, which also could increase the potential action. We're nearing the halfway point, and
Fuck.
leader is about halfway to the back of the pack. So yeah, we could have some lapping action towards the end of the race. A little over halfway, actually. Looks like we had a couple drivers take their pits so far. Black and Shoulders. Shoulders looks like he's
Oh,
incurred
what the
a stop
fuck?
and
I
go.
gotta stop go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's a bunch of bullshit. I hit the pit limit right at the end. Told you the BMW was gonna be fast on the pits.
Oh, shit. Wrong kind of fast.
Sorry, we've had 2 drivers take their pits. The rest of the 7 will need to.
What am I doing?
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
So Pat's taking his pit now. I suppose the good news is if your tires are holding out pretty well, you go a little bit deeper in to the race before pitting, you'll have a little bit more tire left at the end of the race.
Tell me I didn't get another stop and go. I'm gonna screw you.
I don't think it'll clear it until you actually stop, so.
Yeah, I
It
know,
tells me-
but I don't know how close I was coming into the line.
How long is a pit stop usually?
30
around
seconds.
30 seconds.
You're not going to get up and piss. I've tried.
No, mine was a minute, so I guess I had some damage.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you can set your strategy to not repair damage or allow it
Oh.
to.
My steering wheel was crooked as hell, so I'm okay with it.
Make sense.
And yes, that would be damage.
30 seconds extra sounds worth it in that case. I mean, with 30 minutes left, you're probably going to run 15 laps, so it's costing you 2 seconds a lap, but you might have been slower than that, you know, your pace loss. So let's see. Yeah, I would say so. I think.
I get another one.
What?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
So
I have
did
one too.
Pat.
Like, how? I'm in first gear. How can I go over the head limiter?
You're going over 50.
Well, no, it should be like automatic. I can't.
You have a button for pit? You can still go into pit in first gear at more than 50.
Yeah, but then it slows you down to 31.
What?
Can you drive through cars in
It says
pit?
he's disqualified. What happened to Colt?
I don't know. First gear doesn't work, I guess.
What?
Yeah, the pits are screwed up.
How do I stop the engine?
It'll stop by itself.
Oh.
Did for me anyway.
Where did it disqualify you, Colt? Were you pulling in or something?
When I just tried to leave.
Yeah, me too when I left.
Is it a lane thing issue?
I don't know. Just said disqualified for speeding in pit lane.
Let's see if I can see the replay here.
The pit limiter doesn't work. Exiting.
I don't know.
I don't know. I got 2, so I gotta serve the second one.
Is it just a drive-through?
No, I gotta.
You gotta stop at your
Up
spot.
and go. Another one. Yep.
No, mine was clean, but I was extra careful.
I cleared your DQ, so at least you can drive cold. But you obviously got a pretty big penalty having to sit there for a while.
Shit, I'm like barely pushing the gas now out of the fucking.
And I've watched the replay and see if I can figure out what happened.
Yeah, the pit limiter might not work on the way out, I guess.
You can manually control it too. It only works in first gear, and there is a button to turn it on and off.
Maybe I accidentally hit the button or something.
I'm checking the replay right now to see what happened.
I can't even see my fucking pit stall.
Holy crap, I can see out my window.
Whistler's cold ahead of me. Is that right?
I'm ahead of you right now. But I'm a lap behind you, probably.
Oops,
No, you're in 4th. Cold's in 6th. And he took quite a penalty there, sitting in the pit box for about a minute or so while we were trying to figure this out. So I'm taking a look right now in the replays to see what happened. Trying to find it. What happened here? Oh, you shifted into 2nd gear in the pits.
Okay.
And then the limiter kicked off. And yeah, you were going too fast in the pits. Basically, I'm just surprised it disqualified you for that. That was on the entrance, actually, when you were trying to get to your pit spot.
I was hitting buttons, and maybe I hit a shift button on the keyboard.
Yeah, you hit 2nd gear, and you went over the pit limit. Okay, so that's what happened there. Yeah, you got put...
I'm gonna get a penalty. Shit.
For track cuts, or?
No, speeding like crazy.
Yeah, let's see what happened with Pat here.
I'll join the club. I had 2 of them.
Yeah, I've reset Coles just so he could finish. I mean, he'd literally be done, not even be able to race, but he should have got a stop and go. Instead, the game gave him a DQ.
I guess I should have practiced my pit entry a little bit more.
This pit entry is tricky because you can't see the sign until it's
well, the iRacing one, the line is 100, 200 feet earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why do I have a stop and go?
Same thing.
I didn't speed.
Well,
I went into pit in 35 kilometers an hour.
on the way out?
Yeah, I don't know on the way out. My pit, yeah, I don't know.
That's where I got mine.
I'll tell you what, the Mustang was going to shit before that pit. 3 freaking liters of fuel, it didn't handle crap.
So I watched Pat's pit and I can't find anything wrong with it.
What about mine?
Wrong there.
I'm just at 30 seconds.
Oh, I found it. I did find it. It's when you're going into the pit. It was right at the pit line. I found it. So you came in first gear and you were a little high and then the limiter kicked in and you came down from 43 miles per hour to 31 after the line.
Yeah, the limiter only works when you get in there.
It was not on the exit. It only reported the error to or the penalty to you after the pit was completed, basically, after you left the pit. So it was, you have to be down to 31 or 48, 50 kilometers, like at the white line. When the limiter kicks in, it'll bring the car down, but if you're too far above as you cross the line, it's gonna flag you. So that's what happened there. Okay, I caught that one. Let's see what happened.
Oh, that's why he got disqualified, because he didn't do his drive-through.
I didn't get a drive-through.
No,
I don't
Cole
know.
didn't.
I didn't get it. Okay.
Cole wasn't the one with the stop and go or anything. He just went in for his normal pit and sped by going into second gear by accident. So it should have gave him a stop and go. Instead it DQ'd him. I just reset that so he could continue the race. Otherwise he can't even drive. He's just done. Let's see what happened to Phil here.
I don't know. I'm doing my stop and go. Or drive through.
So far everything's been legit, but I'm checking yours now. Oh.
I got another track limits coming out of the pit.
Yeah, it'll give it to you, but it should be a no time gain.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So does that mean it was just you and I that didn't get the penalty, Black?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
I didn't get one. Eric didn't get
one. Oh, okay. Well, 4 of us.
Yeah, I was very, very conservative.
Yeah. I made sure I was like on the limiter a car width before, a car length before, and a car length after.
I think I went in slower than I was supposed to, just to make sure.
Fucking brake.
Do I have to give any spots back or anything?
Yeah, we can determine that after, I guess. I mean, I could calculate what's correct for a stop and go.
It's 30 seconds.
I meant
drive through.
Yeah, he should get a stop and go basically, which is the same as what you guys got when you sped in the pits. I'll have to probably go back and figure out and calculate if we want to be fair about it.
Yeah, I don't understand why you do him, but nobody else.
It wasn't egregious. I mean, he hit second gear, went up to like 40 miles an hour instead of 30, and slowed back down. And so he maybe gained a second or so in the pits. It should have been a stop and go.
Should have been a stop go.
Yeah. He was in second for a while. He was above the limit for a while, but it wasn't egregious. It was, I think he got up to like 41 maybe and come back down. He probably gained a second or something, but he should get a stop and go like everybody else did.
Straight to jail. Straight to
Yeah,
jail.
right. The game just like, fuck you, you're done.
Take your license away. Tow the
They
car.
did.
He also had to sit there for a while, though, while you were figuring out what you were going to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to. I'll review it after the race and figure out how much time he actually lost sitting there versus what he should have lost through a stop and go. The amount of time, I mean, you got to go in the pits and stop and then take off. I'll have to figure out what that would have incurred and try to estimate what's fair. I mean, it could be close. It could end up being a wash. I don't know, because he did sit there a while, but I'll analyze it post-race.
I mean, well, what we can do, Vin, post-race, just go from pit entrance to pit exit drive-through, and then add 30 seconds to it.
Just watch the replay of my stop and go. And time that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I planned on
we
doing,
could.
just seeing how long it took on a normal stop and go compared to how long he was sitting there.
Peace, I hope you didn't catch my boo-boo.
Maybe.
You suck.
Okay.
Both y'all want to get a few more of those ahead of me, that'd be great.
Well, I almost pulled a broken on Butt's shoulders and went head-on into the bus stop wall. I kind of was thinking about the stop and go stuff and went, oh shit, that's the 100-meter board.
So what? I don't see anything, Phil. You pitted. You've been running laps clean since you. What? I don't even see a stop and go.
Oh, I did a drive-through. Sorry, not a stop and go.
Oh, you got a drive-through.
Yeah.
That's for track cuts.
That's for track cuts. I don't think you can get a drive-through for pits.
It only shows I have one track cut.
Yeah, it'll reset every time you do a penalty. And give you 3 more.
Your pit looked good though. I checked that out, but I didn't see any stop and go. No penalties related to the pit. All right, coming up on 13 minutes after all of that.
Who would have thought all the carnage was going to be in the pits?
Right?
Yeah.
Some order changes from the pits. We got Black in second now. Kev's moved up to fourth. Colt's position will have to be determined after the race. Shoulders is still in one piece with the Beamer, and he did manage 156. Getting a little quicker.
Oh yeah, I had 2 stop and goes to practice, so you know, got a little refreshment, you know, re-energized.
You left your trailer in the pits?
It looks like it did.
Looks like they put a nitrous kit on that for you in there too. You hit 160 in the straightaway.
Well, they had enough time, for God's sakes. Well, I gave them 3 pit stops to do it.
Turn the boost up a little bit for you.
Well, at least I got a lot of pulling into the pit stall practice today.
The stewards were too busy calculating stop and go, so you got to turn your boost up.
Yeah, I'll move in after the corner.
Appreciate it.
Too much mustard.
That would be the NASCAR line, Eric.
I'm letting him go because that was terrible.
Eric has a severe fascination with mustard.
Okay, you guys have never heard that before.
I've heard it. Of course, we did grow up in the same area, so maybe it has something to do with it. They use a lot of mustard in Detroit for racing and otherwise.
The Coney dog? Ooh.
I just feel like Eric's one of those that puts mustard on everything he eats.
Not everything, but
Mustard's awesome.
Yeah.
Every corner he goes into.
What the hell are you talking about? Mustard is fucking awesome.
every corner he goes into.
What kind of mustard? Yeah, like Dijon?
I like all kinds.
I think honey mustard's where it's at.
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing now.
I'm leaving it off too.
Why?
It's like the worst kind of mustard.
Respectfully
Yeah,
disagree.
I don't like honey mustard.
Me neither.
How about Dijon mustard?
I like it.
Get some nice stone ground mustard.
There you go.
Some Grey Poupon.
White Castle horseradish mustard.
That sounds like heartburn to me.
Growing up, seeing the Grey Poupon commercials, you thought that shit was fancy.
Yeah.
Next time we do car liveries, I'm gonna make Eric one with a mustard livery.
I'm not opposed to that.
Sponsored by French's.
Branches.
Keep it straight.
You know what I haven't seen since I joined was the student driver livery. Where's that at? Or is it just a me thing?
Darko got it too.
I didn't get
Yeah,
it.
he did. Phil's got some experience in real life, so maybe we can give him a pass
With what?
with the student driver livery. Some of these other guys came in with very green, just maybe with a little bit of arcade gaming experience. So
I think I screwed up my tune. I was practicing in the afternoon. I was running 156, 157s. Can't get there. Car's not turning. I don't know.
did you start with the stock wet tune and adjust it? Is that what you used?
Yeah, but I feel like I saved it and then loaded it. So I
'Cause
don't
it
know.
looks like it's been tweaked, at least from what I can see. Doesn't look like the stock safe, but
Yeah, it's not turning very good.
brake bias, baby, lower it.
No, it's the same as it was.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
lower it if you want
I'll-
more turn in
yeah.
now. That's about all you can do when you're driving, really, and use more trail brake.
I think they put in iRacing this season in GT3s. You can adjust the ARBs and wing angles on pit stops.
Wow,
That's cool.
that is really cool.
It
Coming
adds
up
like
on
5 or 10 seconds to your stop.
Yeah, but it could very well be worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming up on 7 minutes here, and it looks like it's very likely the outcome of this race, well, not first place, but various other positions may have been determined by pit stops, which was
my
quite
God.
unexpected.
He jinxed it.
A question for the drivers: how were your tires holding out when you went in for pits?
Good.
Mine still felt really good.
A little Tokyo drift.
A lot Tokyo drift.
I bet you the wear indicators are different for those than dry tires. As dry cars, the wear indicators in the game, I'm not sure what units they use, but fresh tires have 3.0. And usually in dry, you get down to 2.2, 2.1, cars get pretty loose. Where in wets, I think some of our guys have had them down in the ones, and it still felt okay, so.
Yeah, in practice I was down to 1.4, and I was surprised it was that bad. I mean, the car was definitely like a few seconds slower, but it wasn't like dangerous.
Yeah, the tire model or tire specs are very different than the dry, so it's good to know for future races if we do some more rain.
Come on, guys, slow down.
Gunn said he's watching the Twitch stream. He's rooting for you guys to take out some road signs.
Well, Guns, that's your job. Get in here. You need to make your McDonald's boxes.
He actually planned on attending this weekend. He messaged me, said he got a food illness, was sick from going out last night. So
Really too much mustard.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Had
fucking
to
Billy
be.
dogs.
Should have
White
skipped that
Castle.
horseradish mustard.
Yeah.
I don't want a Coney dog now.
So next week we're doing a new track for our league. We have not ran this before. It's Snetterton. Quite an interesting track. May require a little more practice than we're used to since we haven't.
What track?
Snetterton. And it'll be our standard race configuration, 2 30-minute heats. Coming up on 3 minutes, we're going to have probably around 2 laps left. Yeah, leaders are just crossing the finish.
Oh, Pat, you're
no.
not supposed to do that.
I had a bird's eye view of that. Seems like Broken's picked up the pace here. He squeaked off at 153.5.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Taking the NASCAR line.
You don't have any track cuts.
Nope.
What's the fastest lap?
153.5 you had, 153.4 from Glom. Black's got a 154.5. Kev 155.6. Cold's got a 155.6. Eric 157.2. Pat 157.3. Shoulders 156.5.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap.
Bill 158.2. And we are on the final lap. Barring catastrophe, I think Glom's going to take this one. Mustang put in a good performance. You're awfully quick with that. I didn't drive it much this week, but it was pretty squirrely for me.
Oh, it's squirrely. It's a Tokyo drifter, that's for sure.
It's all the weight's in the wrong place.
Yeah, they just decided to put all the weight on the front bumper and said, screw it.
It's a full-on understeer, snap over steer.
But it has some serious cojones on the straightaways. It was actually interesting to watch you and Broken in the early part of the race with the McLaren fast in and you fast out.
I get a point for fastest lap.
Nice job, 153.2. Damn.
Jesus.
Whew, cooking.
The leader has finished the race.
Alright, so Glom takes this one down. Black's coming around the last couple corners.
I'm just gonna have to wait for the slow ass BMW.
We'll have time to go get a coffee and you'll still be trying to finish. Alright, followed by Black in second, coming across the line.
Pit strategy for the win.
Nice.
Followed by Broken in third.
Having a clean pit stop, right?
And I am
Damn.
so glad that I added 5 more liters of fuel because I have 2 liters left.
Wow. How much did you go through total?
65, 75, 85, 90 liters. So
Okay.
88 liters is what I burned.
I calculated 85 when I was driving, so that sounds pretty close.
85
My calculations
about right.
were off.
Whoa, is it not letting us finish?
I guess not. I went through 100.
Should.
I went through 105 and I only calculated 86.
Yeah, 85 was the right number because
Popping up
I
the
did.
little. This session is ended.
I do see that. I'll see if it counts your finish here. Kev's coming across the line here in fourth.
No.
Everything's like right on the thing, but
No, it did not allow it. So what ended up happening is the session end was too short. Glom finished more than 60 seconds ago. I guess the session end is
Yep.
we need to set as longer. So
Yeah,
nope.
you should set it for like 15 minutes. Something crazy.
Especially if there's a BMW in the race.
Yeah.
So yeah, your
Oh,
finishing position
shit.
is will be where the session ended. Cold, I will recalculate yours after I get a look at that stop and go, but I'll let you know what we come up with that's fair. You did take some penalty for having to sit there. Yeah, you should have had a penalty for stop and go, so try to figure out what the difference is between those two and fix your position.
He was 3 or 4 seconds in front of me, and I was there towards the end. I was only like 27 seconds behind him. So he was in there for a while.
Yeah, he definitely. We sat there for a bit before he figured out what was going on and cleared his penalty. So it could end up being a wash, or he may even get a little bit of time back. We'll see how it works out. But
Well,
think
I
I'll
do
end
want
up
to say
right where I'm at.
everybody did absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
We could have never have
absolutely.
done this a couple years ago.
no,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No spinouts, were there?
I
a
think
few
just
little
did.
accidents, but
a few, but nothing major.
I
I
think
mean, we
the
made
worst
it.
one I saw was Pat was dived in the pits there on the final corner.
I mean, we had a beautifully clean lap 1
Yeah.
into a downhill wet turn 1. That's
Mhm.
very good.
We were both playing chicken.
I don't know what you guys think. Would you do it again? Rain.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
that was good.
Cool. Well, next
I
week
would-
we're. Oh, good.
I would almost like to find a track where it's faster to be offline than online, though.
That's the game, though.
Yeah, I know, that's the bummer.
Mount Panorama or whatever in the rain.
That's hard enough without
Mount,
rain.
Mount Panorama in the rain at night, no lights.
There you go.
No lights. Perfect.
Come on, just take it to the max and put it on the Nordschleife.
Yeah.
So next week we were planning Snetterton, but yeah, we're gonna do Mount Panorama. No, I'm just kidding. On a serious note, Snetterton next week, Sunday 8 p.m. Eastern. 2 heats. Hopefully we have all you guys back next week. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I gotta gain points back.
All right, and that does conclude tonight's race. What an awesome race. It was fun to watch races in the rain. I hope y'all have a great night, and we will see you all again in 1 week.